Hello everybody, this is Phonyto Bobbin here, and welcome to Train Drive ATS 4! That's right, we've got our hands on Train Drive ATS 4 now! Yes, the developer of Train Drive ATS was so impressed by my videos that he decided to send me an early copy of Train Drive ATS 4 to show off on the channel today. Yes! So Train Drive ATS 4 has been in development for quite some time now, and while it's not quite ready to go just yet, like I said, the developer was kind enough to let me play the game a little bit early. Now, of course, this game is still in the early-ish stages, so it's not quite finished yet, but it is at least in a playable state, and, well, we're gonna be checking it out today. So with that being said, let's play the game. And here we are. And the announcements have already started. Yeah, that's right. Announcements are back in Train Drive ATS 4. And they even play when you're stopped at the station. And also what they don't show you, look at that, we have a cab! Yes! For the first time in Train Drive ATS, we have a cab! Look at this! Look at this cab, isn't this impressive? Yes. And you may have also, noticed that I am not quite touching the screen right here, as this is the Train Drive ATS 4 PC version. That's right, Train Drive ATS 4 is always going to be on the PC for today, and not just mobile, but Train Drive ATS 4 will be on the PC, and so lots of changes have been made. Alright, so let's close the doors. Yes. And let's get on the road. Oh, while I'm here, let's turn on some of the other things. Yes. As you see in the bottom left corner, yeah, you could turn some stuff on and off. It's off by default for some reason, but this is a work in progress game, so I'm sure a lot of stuff will be ironed out. But yes, of course, there is your destination stuff. You have the distance to the next station. We're 18 kilometers away. It actually gives you a dot now, so it's 18.8 kilometers away. And of course, we have our speedometer, the gradient, and of course the clock. Alrighty then! So welcome to Train Drive ATS 4 once again. This is the brand new cab. Isn't it cool that we finally have a cab at Train Drive ATS? As we know, the first few Train Drive ATS games didn't have a cab, it was just a bunch of stuff, but here, this game actually has a cab to simulate the real, or even more realistic environment that is the world of railways. And, yeah, like I said, so Train Drive ATS 4 is gonna be the first Train Drive ATS game that'll be available not just on mobile, but there will also be a PC version. So, if you prefer to play your games on PC for some reason, well, guess what? You could do that with Train Drive ATS 4. Of course, Train Drive ATS 4 will, of course, be coming to mobile devices, you know, the usual iOS, Android, and the lot, but there's also a PC version. Now, you may be wondering what train that we're driving, as the simulator's going by quite quick. Well, so what is the train then and everything? Well, this is the Shinkansen. That's right, Train Drive ATS 4 is gonna be a Shinkansen game. Yes! In fact, we even have an exterior camera mode. And look at this. We are driving the Shinkansen 500 series. Yes! We have a Shinkansen in Train Drive ATS 4. And of course, there will be more Shinkansens added later on. This is only the first of many trains that will be added to Train Drive ATS 4. As we know, this game is still quite a work in progress. There's only one train now, the Shinkansen Zero series, but more will come later down the line. You may also notice the scenery also looks a little bit incomplete. Again, this game is a work in progress. But yes, Train Drive ATS 4 is the Shinkansen game with many high-speed items. And yeah, that is the free roam, or not the free roam, but the exterior chase camera here at Train Drive ATS 4, and I will say the exterior cam in this game is even better than it is in Train Drive ATS 4. Oh, we got a so down here Yeah, another thing about this route is that it's so new that the speed limits haven't even been placed down yet. So I have to, I actually did a practice run before this so I could memorize all the curves and everything because there are a couple tight corners on this part of the route. Of course, so this section of the route that we're driving on right now is actually the northern end of the route. And there is still a lot of routeisms. Well, no, this is, well, yeah, this is basically a taste of what will come in the full route. But yeah, corner's getting quite tight here, so we gotta slow down here so we don't derail. As of course, yeah, this is another guy. It is derailment physics. That's, well, I think it is. It does anyway. I haven't actually tested out practicing this train. But yeah, very tight corner here. Of course, you will be able to go very, very fast here, as this is the Shinkansen game, but that will come later on, hopefully. But here it is, the Shinkansen 500 series. This is my favorite of all the Shinkansens, and it will be on the cover. Well, unless they change the cover, but for now it will be on the cover of Train Drive ATS 4. And yeah, in terms of the graphics, well, the route might be unfinished, but this is quite possibly the best looking Train of ATS game yet. I mean, everything is three-dimensional and everything, well, for the most part. There's still a couple 2D assets here and there, but otherwise, lots of 3D stuff. This is quite a good looking game indeed. How cool is this? I guess another thing I should mention is that this game also has a flyby camera. It's a bit weird, as at one of the stations. Look at that! It's a flyby camera. We can watch a train go by from the ground. Look at that. Yes. Of course, this is the full 16-car version of the Shinkansen. Let's do that again, actually. I've got to build the Horde, but there's the Horde of the Shinkansen 500 series. How cool is that? Yes. And there it is. That is the horn of the Shinkansen 500 series as well. Yeah, after three Train of ATS games, they have ditched that old sort of thingy horn, which made sense for a commuter train, but of course it wouldn't quite work for a super speedy, high-speed bullet train like this, would it? So we have a brand new horn here in Train of ATS 4. Yes! And of course, as far as save systems, well, of course, this wouldn't be a Train of ATS game if we didn't have the ATS safety systems. That exists in this train as well. For right now, though, it's turned off because it doesn't really work correctly just yet. But that might be a good thing because, well, we all know how stupid the ATS could be, especially in Train of ATS 3, where even if you go just a tiny little bit over the speed limit, it applies the emergency brake. Fortunately, it looks like, well, again, this game is still a work in progress, so we'll see if they add that on later. But, yeah, no ATS system yet to bang you and things. Yeah, but like I said, this game is still a work in progress, so we'll see what happens with the ATS systems. And you may notice that we're going quite slowly here, and oh, here we go, announcement. Yes. Oh, I want to say something. Well, yeah, that's right. Announcements are back in Train of ATS 4. Well, there's a speed limit sign. There you go, the speed limit section of the route. I didn't even see it, so I gotta slow down! Alright. And yeah, the announcement is back. So we have announcements in Japanese and English. Yes. Yeah, so this is a slower part of the line. Of course, there are some sites where we can go really, really fast, but we can't drive on those just yet. Alright, 1 kilometer away from our first of 2 stops of the day. There's a guy now talking about stuff. Aha! Now that we're arriving at our first stop of the day, if you look over to the left of the screen, that is the brand new thingamajiggy that tells you where to stop. Yes! So, for Train Drive ATS, doesn't stop talking, does he? Well, once we get there, we'll be able to see in better detail. But yeah, so obviously in the first Train Drive ATS games we had the feature where there was like the two red bars and then the blue bar to show you where to actually stop. Well, here in Train Drive ATS 4, that system has now been ditched and has been replaced with a new thingy bar that instead shows up on the HUD and everything, as opposed to being on the platform. So let's make sure that we stop in exactly the right place here. No point system yet either. At the moment, they're still working out the new. Well, actually, yeah, there might be a new point system. I still don't know about that yet. But that's of course been a work in progress. So it has been implemented in the game just yet. Alright, let's stop here though, because stops will still matter here. Oops. Okay, stopped a little bit too quickly. However, if you do stop a little bit too quick, you can actually, you can just pull up just a tiny little bit, and then we'll apply the brakes like so, and there you go. And then we can open the doors ourselves. So yeah, we stopped a little bit too far ahead. But hey, at least we got there. And here we are. Oh yeah, so you may be wondering, well then, what is this route called then? What is this route? Well, this route is such a work in progress that it doesn't even have a name yet. Yeah, still figuring out what to call this route. Oops, that's the thing as well. Yeah, and all the station names are in Japanese at the moment as well, in Japanese characters, so I have absolutely no idea what the names actually are, because, Japanese, well, yeah, I don't speak Japanese, as we famously know. But here is the station, one of the intermediate stations. I don't know what the station's called. Actually, they do list the name of the stations in Japanese, but I guess that's a placeholder until they get around to writing it in English characters. Alright. Also, fast forward mode is back in case you're wondering, so we can get through this long wait here at the station. And I think, yeah, there's more announcements though. Gotta show that off. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Yes. I think they're about to talk about some more stuff. Yeah, so it seems some of the station announcements are in Japanese, so I don't understand a single word they're saying, but I'm sure some Japanese speakers out there will get it. Yeah. I will depart in 15 seconds. Alrighty. And close the doors. Yeah, so yeah, as you see in Train Drive ATS 4, you can open and close the doors manually as opposed to automatically, like in previous Train Drive ATS games. Yes. Alright, 6.5 kilometers go to the next stop, which will be the final stop for this quick scenario. But yeah, Train Drive ATS 4, the Shinkansen. And I guess the final question that you guys might have is, well, one of many questions you'll have is, well then, when is Train Drive ATS 4 coming out? Well, at the moment, we have no idea. Yeah, Train Drive ATS 4 still has quite a ways to go, until it reaches the end of development. So, Yeah, so as of right now, we have no idea when Train of ATS 4 is coming out. Could be another year, could be another couple years. We don't know. This is only the first of many playable versions of Train of ATS 4 until the final version comes out. But it took quite a while just to get to this point. So at least a playable version of Train of ATS 4 finally exists. But of course, there's still many more features to add. Yeah, but I see in some bits of the line, though, there are speed limits here. It just told us to slow down because we're going a little bit over the speed limit. But hey, at least the game let us slow down there as opposed to playing the very regularly doing Train of ATS 4. I mean, Train of ATS 3. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I think we put a bit more power. Yes. Speed limit was 85. Oh, it is just speed limits. Yeah, yeah. Speed limits aren't quite finished yet. But they're getting there. So it's up to 95 though. Yes. So one more flyby view just for fun. Yes. Alright, now he's getting over this hill here, which is a bridge. I guess there's some stuff on the floor that we're now crossing over. Of course, not a lot of scenery yet, because, like I said, the route is a work in progress as the announcers come back. Speed limits go up to 100, but that's going to go down right about here. Yes. Alrighty, well, we're approaching our final stop. Yeah, terminal. Also, I realized the English announcer is a British person. Yes. All right. Well, there you go then. That is your first look into Train of ATS 4. Like I said, no release date yet. But I'm sure as time goes on, we'll eventually learn more about Train of ATS 4. Alright, here we are then. So we're at the terminus station, which is the northern end of the line. Oh yeah, we haven't got a full route map yet either, though. That's still in development. Alright, here we are then. Okay, let's get a good stop. Yes. Oh yeah, one way to tell is you look at those yellow things. Oops, it's up a little bit too early there. Nope, hang on. Yeah, so the yellow signs there are also a bit of an indicator of where you must stop. And look at that! A perfect stop. There we go. We've been live there we arrived here 1 minute 30 seconds early. Well, there you go then. That is your first look into Train Drive ATS 4. As you know, so it's still talking. Let's take one last look at this train. Isn't this thing cool? Yes! Yeah, now it's still talking. Yeah, they give you a bit of time to sort of check out the station before the scenario just ends. Yeah. Actually, there's no menu yet here in Train Drive ATS 4. That's how new this game is. This train is terminating here. Ah, more stuff's being played. Yeah. I guess fans were so disappointed that there were no announcements for Train Drive ATS 3 that they went big with the announcements for Train Drive ATS 4. So yeah, lots and lots of announcements to listen to. Okay, well now they're just kind of just waffling on, and we've pretty much seen all there is to see for this first demo version, I guess, here of Train Drive ATS 4. So that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hope you guys are as excited as Train Drive ATS 4. I'm getting all confused by my game titles. I know where I got Train Sim World from. This isn't Train Sim World. This is Train Drive ATS 4. Yes. So anyway, yeah. So hope you guys are excited for Trains. I almost did it again. Hope you guys are excited for Train Drive ATS 4 as I am. But that will do for this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in whatever I make next.